Hi, Jeff Fennick here from Australia, former three-time world champion. Started boxing in 1981, represented Australia at the Olympics in 84. Won my first three fights, and then my last fight against the Yugoslavian was overturned by the international jury. Steve McCrory went on to win the gold medal. I turned professional immediately after that, 1984, and after 6 professional fights. In my 7th professional fight, I fought for the world title, for the IBF World Bantamweight title. And I was able to become world champion after only 196 days. It was the shortest time ever for a professional boxer to win a world title. That record still stands today, my 7th professional fight. Very, very lucky also. About 4 or 5 fights later, I was able to fight the Olympic gold medalist Steve McCrory in a fight billed as Olympic revenge. I was able to eventually knock Steve McCrory out in the 14th round in a defence of my IBF world title. A year later, I won my 2nd world title. I won the junior featherweight WBC world title against Samar.
视频前的你，如果在男性持久力、勃起硬度等方面不满意，现在就加郭老师微信358163379，让郭老师帮助你持久坚挺，延时20到40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，增强夫妻性生活，28天彻底告别快男软男。做回自信的自己，记住微信358163379。
One of only 11 fighters at that time to hold 3 world titles. So my dream was to be the first boxer to win 4 world titles and to be undefeated. I ventured over to Las Vegas to fight one of the great fighters of all time, an African by the name of Azuma Nelson. We fought at the Mirage at Las Vegas on the undercard to Mike Tyson and Razor Ruddock. I think most people who watch the fight realise that, again, I was handed a pretty rough decision, but Azuma Nelson was a great fighter. I was robbed of my opportunity of winning my 4th world title. I continued to box for a couple of years after that. I tried to fight for that world title against Azuma Nelson, which I was defeated against Azuma Nelson. I moved up another weight division to fight for the world title against Philip Holliday, where I was also unsuccessful. After that, I retired from boxing. During that time of retirement, I was very, very lucky. I was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in Canastota, New York, which was a huge highlight for me. In 2002, I was voted Australia's greatest ever fighter from the WBC, which again was another huge honour because Australia's had some great boxing champions, Costa Zoo, Lionel Rose, Jimmy Carruthers. So to be voted Australia's greatest ever fighter was certainly a huge highlight for me. After all my boxing career was over, I decided to get back in and do something for the sport that had done so much for me, and I began to train boxers. Slowly, as I began to train them, I began to manage them and also promote. Today I'm one of Australia's leading boxing trainers and promoters. I train a host of great fighters. I have 4 guys who fought at the Australian Olympics in 2000 at Sydney that are all doing very well. Hopefully by the time this is released, Hussein could be the flyweight champion of the world. I'm going to show you how to get extra speed and power, and first we're going to do a little dumbbell workout from Tidal. These weights here are 3-pound dumbbells, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through a 3-minute workout, quite a torturous workout of 6 exercises for 30 seconds, which gives you that extra added top power and speed as well. So Hussein's going to follow this routine, and we're going to start for 30 seconds. Let's go, Hussein. This is strengthening the upper body, really making sure that any time in the fight when those arms are getting tired, that he's able to keep his arms up at all time. We're going to do 3 minutes of this, 6 different exercises. Early in our preparation with Team Fennick in Australia, we use this workout very, very often as an early part of our preparation for speed and power. Up we go to the middle area, and we pull back. Always full extension. Every exercise is done fully. Hands staying nice and high. Again, always thinking about keeping the hands up nice and high. When hands get tired, we start dropping the gloves. That's when we're open to be hit. So we keep these up nice and high. We're getting our power from the weight, and we're getting our speed from the incline and the way we pull back in our pullbacks. After 30 seconds of the second exercise, we go into a third exercise from the top of the head. Again, hands are just coming down nice and straight, working very, very hard. Very good for the upper body power. Also for the flexibility and speed. For you guys at home trying, it's very good to start with a light weight early, 1, 2 pounds. If you can build up to a 5 pound weight, you're doing very, very well, because we usually do 4 rounds of this. And down we go to our next exercise the same, and let's pull them up. Nice speed. Speed, flexibility, mobility here, all in this exercise. It's 30 seconds of continuous work. We don't try to have any little breaks in between. We just try to work for the whole 3 minutes. Pull them up faster. Let's get that work rate up. Get that speed. And up we go for some power lifts. And push them up. All the way to the top. Nice and fast. Nice and fast. Full extension there. Pushing up to the top of the head, right to the top. That's exercise number 5, which is 2.5 minutes, nearly done. And as we come into our last exercise now, it's like rowing the boat. We push right out and we pull right back. We pull them right back. Bend them little legs, sit down, and we pull them weights right back. That's better. Pull them back. Power and speed, this is what we're looking for out of these exercises. Extra power, extra speed. 5 seconds ago, let's pick that speed up. Pushing out for power, pushing out, and time for a little rest. I'm going to take those off Hussein. Without him having his 30 seconds rest, we'll get straight into this. This is the second part of the exercise. Now remember what I said, we try to get 4 rounds. That was round 1. So there's 6 exercises there we've done in round 1. These are the 6 exercises for round 2. Hands out nice and straight. And we start to pump for 30 seconds, and we hold those arms out nice and straight, and we pump. Power and speed. After the 30 seconds, which we haven't quite done yet, but after 30 seconds we go into our next exercise, and we're doing our triceps. Again, power down, speed lifting them back up, and speed pulling up. Trying to breathe at all times, breathing, controlling that breathing, very important. Right back, touch it back, and pull them up above the head. And into the next exercise from the side, and pull up. Power. It's like somebody holding those arms down, and we're pulling up against them. Power. Lifting them up. Like I said, slowly, if we can advance to 5 pound weights, then you'll see the real benefits of this power and speed workout. But we all start at the bottom, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and slowly build it up. And the next exercise, sitting down nice straight back and pulling up from the knees. Straight arms. Speed and power the essence here. Each exercise, remember, for 30 seconds. So if you have an interval timer, you just watch that 30 seconds elapse into your next set of exercises. And the next exercise, nice and simple curls, but again, nice speed, and feel the power of the arms working. Locking up the arm right at the end of the curl. Full extension, arm going right down and right up. And our last exercise now, in round 2, is punching. Correct punching. Pushing out, turn that arm over. Full extension of the punches. Speed and power. As this 30 seconds elapses, we try to pick up the speed and punch with more power. Power. And that's round 2. What we try to do after this round, 30 seconds break, and we go back to the first set of exercises, and then we do the last set again. So we repeat each exercise twice, which takes 12 minutes. Very, very good for speed and power. Our next speed and power drill is going to be with this punch shield. One of us will hold, one will punch. And the great thing with this as a trainer is, for you trainers out there that are watching, you can incorporate any punch combinations on this you want. It doesn't have to be my drill, it doesn't have to be my punch combinations, but whatever you want to do, you can do more and more with this, with that punch shield. So, trainers out there, be imaginative, open your own mind up, and put your own drills together. Enjoy it. Well, here we go for our punch shield punch drill. Power and speed's going to come. But now what we're going to do is, first is, we'll have a talk about what we're going to do. Our first drill is going to be 1-2s. Punches 1-2 10 times. 1-2. And using good footwork and coming back. Speed and power. Speed and power. Good balance. Speed and power. Balance is speed and power. 10. And then we change. We exchange. The pony goes into mode. Let's go. 1-2. 1-2. Speed and power. It's better. Stay up now. Speed and power. Let's go. Nice 15 seconds of continuous work. And time. As you can see, we're straight back into action. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 8 punches to 10, 2 to 10. Now 8. We go back down. What? And change. So we're not really resting, holding, it's just this hard. And 4. And 6. And 8. And 10. And then 8. Down we go. And 6. And 4. And 2. And we change. Jab, left right hook. Now we go to another combination. Jab, left right hook. 10 times. We get there. Jab. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You notice the little turn that he does for the hook. Jab. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 3. Always having good footwork, using those toes as well. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, speed and power, 10, and we change again, and we go into a different exercise. Like I said, you bring the trainer there, you can pick whatever combinations you want, as long as you've got these feet moving. Now what we're going to do is, we go through a drill from 1 jab to 10, and from 1 right hand to 10. Very hard drill. This is without moving the feet. 1. Now we go into the right hand punch. 1. Keep your hand up high.
6, 7, 8,
9. Speed and power. Ten. And right hand. Speed and power 3. And 4. 5. 8. 9. And 10. Speed and power drill. We're not finished yet, but it's just showing you how hard it is also to hold. It don't give you time to have a rest or have a break, but we want one break. And now we're going to do another combination. Just remembering to all you trainers out there, you can incorporate whatever punch combinations you want. You can do this for as long as you want, for as short as you want, but let me tell you, it's one hell of a workout and it's great for power and speed. We're now going to do a left and right. So 1 jab right hand, double jab right hand, triple jab right hand, 5 times. You can do 5, you can do 10. But as you get to my age, 5 is much easier. Let's go. And we go. Making sure that we're not overstepping with our jab. The jab is just to set a punch, then it's the power. So it's speed and power. Let's go through now. Speed and power, let's go, guys. Double, triple, power, that's it. 5, and we'll change over. We'll do the left rib, double, triple. Okay, now we're going to do 1 left rib, 2 and 3. Again, we can do more punch if we want to, but this is just to show you people how to do it. In position for the left rib. 1. Now the right. And the uppercut. Speed and power, a little higher. We're going to do the same again. 3 ribs, 3 rights. Yeah. With the hook. Another. Just another little drill for power and speed. We're just going to throw the right hand. We're going to get leverage with the left, and the same will throw a beautiful, powerful right hand once, and we'll use it up to 5 times. Let's go, Huss. Oh, good boy. Beautiful power and speed. Beautiful. That's it. Get that speed working. Power's there. Use that back leg. Turn that hip. And again, one. Again, one right hand. Speed and power. 2 right hands. And 3 right hands. Keeping the left hand nice and far. And last one. That's great. Now that we've done this shield workout, like I said to all you trainers out there, this can go for 20 minutes, it can go for 30 minutes, it can go for 10 minutes. As long as you want to do speed and power with this, maximise speed and power, this is a great method to do it. Hope you enjoyed this workout, and now we'll go to our next. Our next little method for speed and power is the Pro Shadow Boxer. Now this Pro Shadow Boxer is great. And the same will put it on and show you how to use it correctly. Straps go nice and high along the back. Have a good grip, nice firm grip, and we punch with full extension. The retention that you're getting from those rubber straps is giving that extra power and speed. Very important that he makes full extension. So the resistance is there, the power and speed is there. Hussein's throwing the full range of punches, but also with the full range. He's not holding back, he's not doing 3/4 punches, he's doing full punching. And that resistance is giving that extra power, and the resistance is also giving him the speed because he's pulling against the resistance. Nice long straight punching. Making sure his hands are up at all time. Making sure that he's using the full extension of his arms. If we punch short here, you'll punch short in the fight. That's why this machine is so good. That's why this device is so good. It makes you extend the arms fully. We at Team Fennec use this little machine or this little device here every day before we start with our shadow boxing. We'll do at least 3 rounds using the resistance rope there, and we'll work very, very hard on this, and then we'll shadow spar a couple without it, and then we'll get into our boxing routine. Pull and punch up as well. Drop to the side. Use that rip and hook. That's good. That's it. Good power on that hook. Good speed on that hook, Hussein. That's it. Good speed with the hook. Come up with speed. Bring your body weight up for that speed. Very good. Use those feet. Be in the right position. Pivot off and punch. Very good. Some 4 and 6 punch combinations together. Nice speed. That's good. And again, right the way, all the way out with that right hand. A minute to go. Work it hard. That's good, that right hand nice and high. When you finish doing this exercise, you will notice that the resistance in the strapping will make your hands much heavier, which when you're fighting will make it much quicker and much lighter. 30 seconds to go. Some nice combinations here. That's it. Under and over. And over the top. Finish with a pivot in the right hand. Good boy. And time. Good round. Yep. Our next device for power is these weighted bag gloves. These bag gloves hold little weights from 1 to 4. A great way to start is by using one of these little weights, insert into each glove. Very, very good for shadow sparring or punching the bag. Hussein will come over here in a minute. He'll put these on and he'll begin to do a little bit of a workout with them. But like I said, gradually build up from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Your power and speed will increase dramatically by using these gloves. Now we're going to use the weighted bag gloves to do some pad work, realising that doing 2 rounds with the weights in there would be like doing 6 rounds without them. So Hussein's going to again show you the ropes. Let's go, Huss. Nice jab. Remembering Hussein's using 4 of these these weighted weights in here, 4 at a time. So he's getting his hands kept up very high. Ripping. You can feel the extra power coming through with these weighted gloves. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Keeping your hands up nice and high. A little bit of work underneath. Some nice strong work over the top. Obviously these weighted bag gloves are getting very heavy, but Hussein continues to work, he continues to keep his hands up, realising that when it comes to fight time and he takes these gloves off, the other ones are going to feel like feathers. And down we go. And up we come. And let's make some movement. Hands up nice and high. One, 2. To the third. Nice and long. Double jab. In the right hand. Double jab right hand. Under right hand. Good boy. Make that angle. That's better. Under, catch, up go. Good boy. And right hand over. 1, 2. Double jab. Jab. Hook. And again. Jab and hook. And right hand. Good boy. Four punches. Let's work underneath. And move. Bring him onto the right hand. And pivot. And the pivot. Right hand and pivot. Good boy. Right hand and pivot. Right hand and pivot. 1, 2, 4. And again 4. Let's go for the last 30 seconds. Pick it up nice and hard. Again, these weighted bag arms are getting nice and heavy, but the same continues to work. Hands up high. Let's go for the last 15 seconds. Push our body hard. Get them hands up high. Power and strength. Maximize it. Power and speed. Push it out. Push them out those weighted gloves. And let's have a rest. Very good work. Hi, Jeff Fennick here at the end of our power and speed workout. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you realise how important power and speed is. Power is one thing, speed's the other. But if we combine both, imagine how much better of a fighter we can be. There have been some great fighters with both. We can go through some of them. Roy Jones Jr., without doubt, the greatest fighter pound for pound in the world today. He has both tremendous speed and tremendous power. Go back to the old days, we look at Muhammad Ali. Tremendous speed, which gave him power. Roberto Duran was another with speed and power. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, all these guys were able to combine both speed and power together. I hope by watching this workout and incorporating a couple of our drills, you can have speed and power. Enjoy your training workout. Thank you very much.
Title Boxing's got you covered with 16 action-packed videos to get you in the best condition of your life. Boxing and conditioning experts Danny Campbell, Michael Rutherford, Jeff Fennick, and Russ Anver put you through the paces to show you everything you need to know to improve your speed, strength, agility, and stamina. How to wrap hands, hitting the heavy bag, medicine ball, obtaining the edge of speed, interval training, punching at angles, advanced techniques, explosive speed and power, mastering the basics, punch-net secrets, getting bigger and stronger, dynamic speed and thrust, counter-punching, working the corner, defensive skills and drills, body punching, and more. Get only the ones you want, or get maximum impact with the entire series. Get the secrets of over 80 years of combined boxing and physical training experience in one action-packed video series. Where do you get it? Exclusively at TitleBoxing.com. TitleBoxing.com. If we don't have it, you don't need it.